Welcome back to MMO Smack Talk, Vipercast 23, Segment 2. In this segment, we're going to be talking about, what are we going to be talking about, guys? We're going to be talking about quests, all quests in general, public quests, the gear you get from them.
Private quests,
and influence. Influence that you get from public quests and the rewards and all that kind of cool stuff. So who here has done hardcore public quests?
I have.
I have.
All right, so
it's a must-do. It's definitely a must-do. I mean, the public quests are great. There's a few different aspects we want to talk about them, but definitely do them. Get a group set up. Don't get a group set up. Get out there and do them. The rewards are good. Basically, what happens is you start out, let's say, by killing 50 or 100 of a local mob. Okay, that's stage 1. And then typically it'll go to stage 2, have a champion-ish type of setup that you need to kill, and then it's a boss mob.
Yeah.
All right, you want to say something?
Oh, no, I just throwing in my yes.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, no.
My agreement.
You got to do that.
You get used to kind of this 3-stage thing, and then I actually went...
Yeah, we did like a 7-stage or something.
Yeah, it was a level 10 one, and there were like 7 stages to this thing. It was crazy. I mean, it took a long time.
The beautiful thing about it, too, is that when you do public quests, you don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to be in a group.
Yep.
You don't have to do anything.
Just
you literally can be walking through the zone, going to your next quest. Boom. All of a sudden what pops up? Okay, it's a public quest right here in this zone, and it's right here in this area. And on the after it says public quest, just next to the minimap in your upper right-hand corner, it's going to say, okay, so it's going to tell you what stage you're in, and under the stage, it's going to tell you what the description of the quest wants you to do.
Right, yeah, what the goal is for
what the goal is,
yeah.
Exactly. So it'll be like 4 out of 10 champion trolls were slain. So that means you need to kill 6 more.
Right.
Other people are doing it. You might not even see them.
They're over in the zone in another little area doing the same thing.
Exactly.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
So
I mean,
sweet.
It's just everybody kind of working together to get it done. I mean, you have the disappointing moment where you go to a zone and public quest pops up. It's stage 1, nothing's been done.
Yeah.
And, I've done it myself. I've killed the 100 mobs. But it's worth doing anyway, working on the public quest, taking it as far as you can, even if you're by yourself, because it gives you...
Influence.
Influence.
Yes.
And that influence turns into rewards in the local town. You can walk up to
Exactly.
Oh, shoot, what's he called? What is that man called?
Is the influence reward guy? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I know. He has a name.
The Rally Point, Rally Master.
There you go.
Rally Master.
Rally Master. Good
Boom.
man. Okay, so then you go back to the Rally Master, and there's 3 different stages there, which correlate to your EXP bar.
Your influence bar.
Your influence EXP bar. And there's different dots on there, 3 stages. And as you reach the stages, stage 1 is pretty lame. It's usually a potion.
Yeah, a choice between a couple potions.
Right. And then I've kind of found the middle stage to be kind of a
belt.
an armor piece.
Yeah, like an armor
piece
or something.
It's some piece of gear, but it's white. It's just
right.
Usually has like some stats on it, but it's like white, or maybe like
it's just
an
armor
open slot or something.
Mostly like armor stuff.
Sometimes it's been an upgrade, sometimes it hasn't been. Depends.
But then stage 3 is typically where you're going to get your new shield, your new main hand weapon, your new
or
good stuff.
Sometimes it's a piece of armor, but it's green basically, so it's usually better than what you have.
So it's good stuff. And then
you can get gear from that Rally Master guy, and you can get gear from the public quest itself.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
you get the influence gear. That's the Rally Master, right? We just talked about, and you get the influence reward in the end after you're done doing the public quest.
Yeah.
A huge ass chest drops in the middle of the field, and you can see it on your map too. You press map or you look at your mini map.
You see the
huge treasure chest. Yeah.
That's where the quests are located. When you find them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Vince, you want to talk about how the loot system works?
Yeah, no,
a little
exactly.
bit? I mean,
so it's kind of interesting, but I like it, but it needs, I think, a little overhaul.
It needs a little tweaking.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Okay, so boom, you're doing a public quest. You could start on stage 1. And, say there's 4 stages. By the way, each stage increasingly becomes more difficult. That's usually how it works. For instance, the last stage is usually a boss mob.
You can't
It looks
do it
like
solo.
a bass. So if you have a lure, so the boss
like a
mob.
bass mob.
Yeah. So so he comes out. You need healers. You need tanks. You need people working on him.
You pretty much need a tank to kill a boss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. No, exactly. If you have a tank and a healer sitting around, you can and a
Forget
bunch of
kiting
people.
for all you people who think you know how to kite in this game.
Sometimes
At this level,
Yeah.
it's at this level, against those boss mobs, it's not quite.
Yeah,
doable,
I don't know about
so.
boss mobs, but I've actually kited champion mobs and killed them by myself before.
I agree. Yeah,
You can kite with,
But that's only because,
because
like with my Bright Wizard, basically I'm just throwing both my dots on it and just trying to run around. Basically, is all I was able to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Flee, and then get away a little bit.
If he catches up to you,
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
the
you build-
stages increasingly become harder,
Right.
And so in the end, so basically you're getting influence points the entire time you're working on the public quest, as we mentioned, and then boom, stage 2 comes, stage 3 comes. You could have been there from the very first mob in stage 1 and still not receive loot. What happens is the big treasure chest that drops in the end. I don't know the percent. I should have looked this up, but if there's 3 people there, it's going to literally like drop 1 piece of loot.
No, that's not true.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not true.
Because we had a bunch of people there, and all of a sudden there was 10 or something pieces of loot.
It's kind of random. Like it's
Really?
a little bit random as far as what and the quality of what drops and how many of those drop. But there's basically the green bags and the white bags.
Yes.
The green bag means when you open it, you get to choose a piece of loot, but basically means there's one green item in there that you will choose.
Yeah.
And then the white bag has the same thing that the green bag has, except for that one green item. So there's usually 2 pieces of 2 items in there that you would want to get. For example, the one item that's green, maybe it's a green chest piece.
Well, no, it's also going to be blue or purple. Paul got a purple at level 4.
Are you
Level
serious?
4, I got a bag that
man.
dropped with 2 purples.
2
in it.
purples, dude.
2
That's
purples.
that's huge because real
Really?
quick,
Yeah.
Wow.
And
you can
but
get
you know what?
colored items in this game
Well, yeah,
before level 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me just say that's a good
I
point.
mean, I've got level
But-
2 blue items, but I've never seen a purple.
Okay,
one.
here's the
Sweet.
problem though.
I've never seen a purple except
It
for
was
Paul's.
a purple breastplate, okay, and then there was also a green breastplate. Well, the purple breastplate wasn't as good as the green one.
Really?
It had like maybe 10 more points of armor on it, and we're talking like 90 versus 100.
Yeah, that was the
But-
weird thing.
The green chest had 5+ stats on it. Way better.
Yeah.
Way better. So you guys out there, don't pay attention to the color of the gear. I mean, seriously, take a look. Don't
That's
just
weird.
grab
Yeah.
it up because it's purple.
Yeah. According to the
You
game,
know?
I even see it. Like when you log in, you see the tips and stuff. It even says that the better, the greater the color, the better gear it's going to be.
Well, you know what the other
But not
thing is
in
I
that
was thinking about
circumstance.
later is had I equipped that chest piece, it might have looked, totally cool.
That's
it
true.
might
Oh, so
have
you didn't
just
take the
looked-
purple one?
No, the
Oh,
green
dang.
one was way better.
I would have taken the purple just to
Just to
see.
have
See, and that's what I'm trying to tell.
Link it to the general
Don't
chat.
just take purple because it's purple.
Right. Well, no. What's funny is, as far as stats go on items, I feel like there's certain stats that have higher weight than how like they balance gear. Like, for example, it's, like intelligence has a certain weight to it. So if it's on a gear, it takes up a certain amount of points. Yeah. Have you ever looked into like how like WoW does their gear? This is where I'm getting this from. Let's say you have a chess piece that has 50 points, a 50-point total. Well, putting 10 points of intelligence on there may use up 20 points. It has all to do with the math and how they do it. I don't know. I
I see
can't
what
go
you're
into
saying.
that.
Yeah.
But so maybe 1 point of intelligence has a weight of 5. So you could put 10 points of intelligence on that chess piece. But let's say armor. Every 10 points of armor has a weight of 2. So you could put some armor on it and then some intelligence. That's how they mix and match it. So that a level 4 item that's green is going to be the same almost across the board. And then, like a level blue item that's level 4 has more point availability. So that's why you can put more shit on there, more
Right.
stats.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
So
for sure.
yeah,
But.